The funeral mass for Pope Francis has ended, attended by hundreds of thousands of mourners from all corners of the world. During the sermon, Cardinal Giovanni Battista Re described the late pontiff as a pope among the people with an open heart and recounted the Pope's meeting with migrants and refugees at Lampedusa during the height of the migrant crisis in Europe. After the funeral, thousands of people lined the streets of Rome as the coffin carrying the body of Pope Francis made its way from the Vatican to his final resting place, the Basilica of St. Mary Major. Pope Francis will be buried there in an undecorated tomb according to his wishes, with a simple nameplate, Franciscus, his papal name in Latin. And for more, John Bevir joins us live from Rome. John, thank you for joining us. The coffin has arrived at St. Mary Major. What's the significance of this location? Why did the Pope choose to be buried here?
Yeah, it's a basilica that meant a lot to Pope Francis. It's where he prayed when he first became Pope. He used to go and pray there before and after foreign trips. He said in previous writings, devoted to the Virgin Mary, and so the basilica in her name was where he wanted to be buried. He said he would that would be his chosen place of rest. And so that is what's happened. As you say, crowds lined the route to see the procession in a converted Pope-mobile, as it's known. And it really was a very iconic moment, seeing the Pope's coffin being taken past places like the Colosseum, obviously world-famous sites here in Rome. And this is an unusual move. For more than the last 100 years, all the popes that have come before have been buried in the Vatican. But Pope Francis looking for something a bit different as part of this more simplified funeral service that he asked for and that he was given.
It's an emotional day for the faithful who attended the funeral. Can you tell us what's the mood there?
Yeah, emotional, definitely, but also a time of reflection. A lot of people also celebrating the life of Pope Francis as well. We heard a large group of Spanish school-aged children who had been down at St. Peter's Square. They came spilling along the street alongside us, and they were clapping as they walked, the sort of Italian way of showing respect for somebody. And they were doing that as they walked along, all incredibly good-natured, although solemn as you might imagine. And obviously, at times during the funeral service, it was interesting as well to hear the crowd reacting to certain moments, moments where in the homily where they were talking about Pope Francis and his highlighting of the plight of migrants, that received a round of applause. So for a lot of people here, this has been a sad time and a time of reflection, but also one of celebration of Pope Francis's life, a pope who was known as the People's Pope, the first pope from the Southern Hemisphere. So a lot of key moments in the life of Pope Francis, and all of those celebrated today by the hundreds of thousands of people who have gathered in Rome and Vatican City to say their final farewells.
Many thanks for that update. John Bevir reporting live from Rome.